Shalom, praise to Yahweh, Basham Yahushai, Basham Rakal Kadash, double honors to the apostles at GreatMillStone. Yeah, this video is just a quick one again. But I just wanted to talk about the coming in of the mandatory ID chip, and I got a quote here from the Rockefeller, because Esau's he's got a way that he implements things to come in. So let's click this, and this is the Rockefeller that passed, that died, but he's gonna wake up into hardcore bondage anyway. But I just wanted to do a quick one on this now. I might go and do this again. But that's pretty much what it is. So we know that, like, I give you an example, when for America to go into the Middle East, and wage that war for the oil and stuff like that they wanted, they set up the inside job, the 9/11 incident, the Twin Towers, which was clearly an inside job. I mean, you can just go on the internet, Google, YouTube, whatever, you got all types of overwhelming evidence on that. Okay. And the main prophecy we're waiting for now is the RFID mark of the beast, and we're seeing the way people pay all shift. It's all shifted, and people are, there's countries with this model of the mark of the beast, somewhat model of it. They've already chipped, like Sweden and a few companies. But there's a way they're going to get people to give mandatory chip. And I don't know exactly what they're going to do. I mean, they're doing it now, but they're going to, they're going to speed this thing up. And this is a quote that Rockefeller said. He said, "We are on the verge of a global transformation." Okay, which, that's talking about the money system, the whole system. But it starts with the money. Excuse me. It says, "All we need is the right major crisis, and the nations will accept the new world order." So these elites are planning to get people to accept the mark of the beast, through necessity, through them, needing, whether there's no food. And the only way to buy now is to get this chip, whether you need health services. And the only way to, get that medical aid or service is through being a part of this system. There's different ways, they can do it. There's different ways of pushing it even now. There's different ways of pushing it. Like the brain chip thing can restore people's sight and memory, and all types of things, man. So we know that this is Esau's major thing. Now he could do a big attack. Kill a whole bunch of people, and have the people that are running around, they're gonna want to get that because they don't want to be part of whatever the propaganda it is that they set up. And that's pretty much, what's gonna happen. See, this thing can happen. This thing can just happen, man. Scripture says when I say peace and safety, then what sudden destruction comes. I think that's Thessalonians. Let me get that. When I say peace. Give me a sec. If I'm not mistaken, it's in the book of Thessalonians, if I'm not mistaken. I actually can't remember where that is. I'll find it in a minute. Just trying to see if I can get it off the top. For when they shall say peace and safety, this is 1 Thessalonians 5:3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, they shall not escape. So this destruction is gonna come, like suddenly, all of a sudden, and you know, it's just gonna be out of the blue. We get another scripture, and Peter's second Peter 3 and 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise. And that's when the Lord makes his return. He's going to make a return unexpected, as a thief. But while this is happening, total chaos is going to be breaking out, like it tells you in Daniel 12:1. So this thing's going to be a sudden thing. You know, and they've said it out of their own mouth. We're on the verge of a global transformation. All we need is the right major crisis, and the nations will accept the new world order. And you know, like I said, man, we don't know exactly what it's gonna be. Could be you know, they've got chaos. They got multiple chaos. That's another one of their things. Not just one event, multiple things happening all at once, whether it be disease warfare. Look how they played with the disease warfare thing, the Ebola and all of that. You know, migrant crisis, Ebola, attacks, you know, sanctions, you know, through, you know, there's different ways they can do this. Now, disease warfare, you know, and diseases and stuff like that is easy, because nobody wants to get disease, do they? If you got a whole bunch of people dropping dead from some virus outbreak, you think people, oh, well, we've got the antibodies in this, and it helps us secure the system anyway from illegal immigrants and all this, or illegal aliens, as I like to call them. Don't you think that people will wanna get it? So this is the kind of man that we're dealing with. Now, we know for good and well that if you take that RFID, that you're going to be destroyed. And it is, the RFID is the mark of the beast. If you don't know that, what are you doing, man? What are you playing at? This is one of the main prophecies out there. Revelation 3:16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So they're going to make it where, look, this is the system now, but if you want to be a part of this, you're going to have to get this device in you, because this is the way the system is. And they show you that in a lot of movies, bro. You know, they show you that in a lot of movies, you know, different things and media. They show you it, and they're showing you now where companies are saying, well, we're going to start operating with this chip in our business, like free square market, whatever, you know. So, you know, this is real. This is real, and like I said, if you take it, you're gonna be destroyed. But they're gonna mass implement it, and they're gonna have people running to take it. They're gonna have people running, man, because people want to be part of the system. And you ain't, and if you off the grid and all that, pretty much you ain't gonna be part of the system, you know. They're gonna say, look, all the food, anything you want, food, you want medical resource, any of that, you're gonna have to come to us. That's their plan, and most of these people are gonna take that because they're not thinking about the scriptures, and that is the mark of the beast, or they're not, you know, they're not in the spirit of these scriptures, man. you know. So, I mean, I pretty much made the point. I might go back and revisit this, but I was just meditating on this, man. So with that, I'm going to say shalom.